Yeah, not very hidden, but oh well. So, let me just kind of explore around these one more time. This is the front door. I don't want to go out yet. Okay, look at this again. This just opens the door, right? Uh-huh. Now, are these the security doors? I don't know. But if so, they wouldn't be very secure because I just opened them. Yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to see, there's this telescope here. So this apparently is a portal activation point. Yeah. So can I use that item here? Hold on, this. No response to that. No, it's not reacting at all. Or is this it? Hold on. No. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay, so of course not. It did say this was one of the active points, right? But of course, I don't even know the combination, even if I could figure out how to use that. So, I'm assuming at some point in time, I'm going to have to stand here and use this, and then use the Pelska portal. But fine details, not sure. And with that, I've kind of just been left to figure out the rest and figure out what I want to do from here. And there are a few avenues that I can explore here. So this area, I just wanted to remember what was here. Right, it's okay, so this is literally just a straight path to one of these portals. So how do I get to that one over there? Because there is one over there. That looks like a track. So probably on the other side of that is a minecart. Maybe, I guess it goes into this building. Yeah, and obviously this portal is not open. Because I definitely would have tried this, right? Uh-huh. Okay. I can't go through this fence here? Hold on. It's a nice view, but no, I can't walk this way. Okay. Hold on. Was there a thing there? Hold on. No, turn this way. Okay, that looked like a wheel, but no, none of this is interactive. Okay. There is a pipe coming out of here. I noticed that. There's a pipe here that I don't know if that's just visual detail or if that is part of something. Okay. At this point, right, I just kind of want to walk around and see if I find anything interesting. Obviously, I found tons of interesting things in that room, but I kind of just want to, now that I've gotten to the place where I was supposed to go, just kind of look around. Oh, hi, I didn't notice this before. Huh, okay. None of this is interactive. Can I use an item on this, perhaps? We did get 2 keys I don't know. So the dome key probably is used on the Falitsu Island, because we've been told about a dome there, so we could probably use that there somewhere. I didn't really explore that building much. And a spare key to something. Neither of which will be used here. And I keep trying this Pelska portal in random places, because I don't know how to use this yet. Like, I don't have a good idea. Some buttons. Not interactive. Cannot click on these. Oh. Oh, so probably that railway I saw that connected to that eye portal way back over there. Oh, I see. It goes through the broken spot. So I definitely wouldn't want to come out of that portal, because I would just fall into the ocean. But this is the spot where it was meant to arrive at some point in time. Oh, hello. Saliva. I hope you find this. I have found myself down here a lot recently, contemplating the effects that Oluje has had on Feamor. Where the Falitsu Dome now stands, the Kayinti Hall was once booming with the sound of workers at the Harbour Zone, ready to bring the Payitas right here to the factory, through this very tunnel, where the levers are now broken, the rails are destroyed by Fallen's Yoplesh portal, and the sound of the ocean is all that breaks the silence of this once busy, magical place. I'm writing this to let you know that I am doing all I can to try and preserve what is left of Neyyah. It's funny, you know this already, yet sometimes I feel the need to remind myself. I took away the metal statue heads of the Payolchish clan from the crumbling ruins of the Kayinti Hall, and stored them away in my secret office here at the Payita factory. Okay, I already know where this code goes. This is for that portal thing. Let me write this down and just immediately try it. Because I'm here anyway, so I might as well. So this is for... I'm gonna, draw a portal symbol, secret office. Okay, so we have, kind of looks like Spider-Man. Then we have a happy face, or like a jack-o'-lantern. And then we have this one actually looks more like Spider-Man. And this one doesn't really look like eyes at all. Okay? Alright. I've done so much in my attempts to preserve what is left of the world, yet meanwhile, Smollax continues to create madness at the Ronalda Temple. He continues to drain everything from this world. Orion speaks of hope. She speaks of the Old One. How long do we have to live? How long? Okay. Let's just put that in right now. Hold on. Need to open it like this. I hope for Vamir's sake that these are not the security doors that he paid money to have repaired. Because they are not very secure, I can just open them. Open this. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't need to punch in that code again, which is obviously a convenience. But now anybody can just get in here, in theory, because it's active. So you wouldn't even need to know what the code is to get into the secret office, not that it was very hard to guess in the first place. Okay, in this room, there was a thing I could punch that code into. The thing is, I think it had 5 icons on it. So what is the other icon? Well, okay, let's just put in the 4 that we know, right? So it's 2 downward pointing triangles. Yeah, that's it. 2 upward. Yeah. And then, like, this... Yeah, that looks right. Hold on, is there one that's more... Okay, no, that's it. And then the other way, basically. Is that it? Yeah, that's what I have written down. Oh, okay. There was another thing required there, but I just kind of guessed that because I could fill in the rest. Okay. Neyyah Site 28. Portal activation generator. Portal data retrieved. Portals currently offline. Pelorian portals, Banoxi Eye Portals. Okay. Did that just opened all the portals, huh? I feel like that might be a bad decision, honestly. You know, now just anybody can go through these portals. But I don't have the option to turn them back off, so I guess that's what I have to do. Again, probably not something that I would do in real life, knowing that this is a high-stakes situation. But, oh well. So I get that the thing on the right was a plant symbol, but because there was only one of them, I just kind of cycled through it. And I don't even know where I was supposed to find the solution to that. So we might get a hint as to that later, but because it's insta-activate, it didn't really matter. Even if it wasn't, it wouldn't really matter. You would just have to press 2 buttons, you know? Just cycle through it and then press another button, like a confirmer button. It's not really in the puzzle game spirit to do that, but, you know. Actually, okay. Supposedly, I've activated more portals now, so maybe I should try this portal again here. That's behind me. Oh, that's right. My ultimate goal was to find a secret portal, which, you know, required going to the secret office. Hold on, this is not the door. But this doesn't feel like a secret portal. This is pretty out in the open. I can try it, though, because, I mean, I can get to this. I do kind of want to go back to the domes, though. I don't know that I really want to go through this. Okay. I mean, we'll just keep going forward. I want to go back to the domes and explore there, but... We're now on Falitsu Island again, in the Harbour Zone. Okay. So we are somewhere else on this original island. Hold on, what's this? It's like a lighthouse. This really looks like a lighthouse, or at least that's what it registers to me as. I wonder if that's what that symbol means. Oh, am I wearing my mask right now? Is that why I needed to pick up the mask to get through there? Okay, so I can go multiple ways here. Let's just go straight. Hold on. Yeah, I need to remember there's a branching path here. Many things to keep on top of this game. It's just this game is just overwhelming with content. I'm just kind of wandering around now. I have no particular reason that I need to be here. So I suspect that what I just went through is not the secret portal, because Vamir said that I needed to get to Oloje. And this portal just led back to the same island I was on, but in a different location. But I'm just kind of poking around here. I could obviously review his transcript and see what he said, because he had a whole lot more of things to say. See, now there's even more portals. Oh, so that branching path, it's going to lead to this. This is a different platform to the one I was on before, but looks nearly identical to it. Okay. This is just dense, man. Like, this game is densely packed. Okay. Oh. We saw that animal before. It was in the book that we were looking at before. Yeah, I don't know if I should be wandering around here, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is the building that I had drawn. The Harbour Watchtower, which makes sense, we're in the harbour. I can tell, because it has those, in my drawing, it has those spiky things. Yeah, where was the, where did I see the image of that now? Was that in one of my journals? It definitely wasn't this one, because that wouldn't have any drawings. It wasn't this one, that was just a bunch of maps. Next page, please. No. I think it was hanging on the wall of the mines. I think that's where I saw that. Yeah, it was long enough ago, it wouldn't be either of these. Okay, this is definitely an important area, and I don't think I have the prerequisites to be using this tower yet. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on here. Okay, I'm obviously curious to interact with these devices, but I kind of want to come back to this later. Because there is just so much stuff now. This is so open now all of a sudden. It's been so linear this entire time, and now I just have so many directions to go. I just kind of want to touch everything, just lightly. So, okay, let's go back over here. Yeah, look at me saying, you know, I wonder if this is going to be a completely linear game. And then it just hits me with this. Okay, we could go here. This is still the same island, right? Funky Zone. Okay, we're back here. So there's the mine cart. Yeah. Right. Weren't we here before? Or were we not? No, we definitely weren't here. Oh, we can get in this. Okay, I kind of don't want to, though. Not yet. Oh, okay. this is the path below. I saw this path from above before, actually. Oh wait, did I walk this actually? Yeah, this is the hard left turn. Okay, this is that area. I did come here. Yes, I was here once. I just want to extra confirm that. I just went in the circle. Yeah, okay. I don't want to be here. This area I've already explored. Not super thoroughly, mind you, but more so than all of this. So let's go back here. So this is the vehicle that I rode before then. And I just, yeah, I didn't even use this pathway because I assumed that this portal was closed. Let's go in here. So we are now in the Harbour Zone. I want to see what this other portal is here. Again, I'm assuming it's not the secret portal, because it's not very secret looking. But we can go this way. Dome Zone. So this is the dome I've heard so much about. Yes. So actually, okay, they call this an island. They call this Fujitsu Island, but this doesn't appear to be attached to anything else, right? So this is actually a series of distant islands. It's not really one island. Huh. That seems similar to the magical, mystical music that we've been seeing in some of these places. Maybe this is what powers them? We also know this has some sort of time component where it rotates on the hour. Can I use an inventory item here? I mean, it's not giving me the cursor that indicates you can use an inventory item here. I haven't seen that cursor in quite a while now. But, like, there's nothing else on the screen that I can do. So I don't know if that was just, I assume it's not this. This is not going to fix an elevator. Huh. Okay. Well, we can't really do anything here right now, it seems, unless I'm fundamentally misunderstanding something. But it's good to just poke around, right, in the areas that we can get to. So, I'm assuming we opened all of the portals, which means there's one right next to where we very first arrived that we could go into. Again, definitely not the secret portal. I don't know where this secret portal is. Ooh, what's this? Well, this looks important. So this is the lighthouse-looking thing, but just on one side, minecart on a track. There's somebody spinning a, one of those lever things that is then going into a not allowed sign, like a pieta thing. And then here we have a symbol of, like, one of those pieta symbols, actually. Red, blue, some missing color, yellow. So is this showing the process of making the pietas? Hold on. Let me look at them again. Red, blue, green, and yellow. So this missing color would probably be green, right? So yeah, this is probably just showing the process of how they were made. So you have somebody down here spinning this. There's like not allowed sign here. There's the colors here, triangle, and it goes into a minecart. So I guess those minecarts would contain them at the end of this process. That's all I can really garner from that. I don't know that there is... I guess I'll write down the order of these colors, but I don't know that there's much point. Because, I mean, isn't it the same order that they show up in my inventory? Red, blue, green, yellow. Yeah, it is. So there's no point in writing them down other than, you know, to know that that is the order that, you know, is established. But, I mean, that's just given to me in the fact that they are in that order in my inventory. I can look up here. Okay. There's something to my left here. Oh. Oh, that's the reading noise. I thought maybe this was indicating I put my mask on. Huh. Alright, this is really blocking my path, like I can't go through that way because this is here. Alright, sure. I mean, there's not any particular reason I feel like I need to go over there anyway right now. Okay, again, that's all just, you know, bonus stuff. I now know that this is here, and that's how I get to that Harbour watchtower, which I will definitely need later. But right now, I need to find this secret portal. Okay, let me look at this journal again. This emergency video call. What was he talking about? So... to access the rest... Okay. Grab the Pieta case behind you. Once you take it, power will be restored. To access the rest of this lab, the other areas I've secured on Neyyah, you'll need a key. It's in my office at the Pieta factory of the arrival sector. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use one of the keys that I picked up. Either the spare key or the dome key. Not clarified which one. Change locations of the transportation towers. A mask is needed to. Orange Pieta. This is probably the word Pieta. Okay. We don't have any orange Pietas, so we're probably going to have to make one at the factory. Velotron machine. Zypher. Lower the Neyyah. Okay, these words I do not know yet really what they correspond to. Once the spores are released at the Neyyah heater chamber, sensors will activate. Go straight to the Palska shrine. Small axe will come to Neyyah. You must be prepared once activating the bunker teleportation system. Secret portal. Oh, so he wants me to do this. We've seen this secret plan of Smollax, trapping Smollax, and the mirror is not doing it himself. He is getting me to do this for him, without me truly understanding the full extent of the conflict between Smollax and Vamir. So I see the crux of the game now. I was expecting that this message, that he sent to me, would be, that to get to Oluj was going to be a relatively quick thing, and then we would do the rest of the game. But it seems like this is going to be the entire game, this, emergency video call. This is my primary goal for this entire game, and not just something that I was going to do quickly. So... Alright, so knowing that, at this point we can just kind of walk around and take it all in. because that's not going to be something that we accomplish right away. Probably. Man, if only we had the rest of the contents of that video call. Okay. Oh, no, wait. This is attached to the rest of the island. We were just on a different side of this, right? Okay, so it's not a series of islands. Yeah, that side of it that we were on just now, it obscures the rest of the island, I guess. Okay. Oh. There's a hole in the floor that a pipe goes through. Huh. Okay. Not on this side. Yeah, so there are multiple access points to this dome. Oh, what's this? Doesn't seem at all interactive. Man, there are so many click points here to just zoom in on things. But I don't see the information that I'm supposed to garner from this. You know, or how I'm meant to interact with this if I am. Hold on, is that a thing on the wall? I can't touch this wheel, apparently. Yeah, that just turns that on and off. Okay. Still do not understand this dome. This is where we came from, right? Oh, but the cart's gone. It's back at the top now, is it? Because I can't click forward here. Is there a callback button somewhere? This button. Hold on. I saw it. Hold on, did I go through an eye portal when I rode this thing? I didn't think that I did, but... now I'm not remembering, actually. Okay, we're back here. Back in somewhat familiar territory. Right. This was here because I called it here before. Right, okay. That's why it was gone. So that portal there allows me to go back to that whole maze that I just unlocked. But now I kind of just want to explore this island some more. In this particular area, I mean. Also, I did go through an eye portal to get to that dome area. So actually, yeah, it is a different, what I would consider a different island. Although apparently these are all, part of Falitsu Island. Oh, this is one of the activation spots. Aha. Okay, so just like last time, there is a symbol here for this, and supposedly there's supposed to be a way to make these glow blue, but I don't know. I don't understand what that is quite yet. But this is here. Okay. Alright. Right. When it said Gufunke Zone, I thought this was going to be back closer to where we started on this island, but it is not. It is here. And I just didn't see it because I was so focused on following this pathway to get to the secret office. See, that's the type of thing I wanted to try and discover, you know? Nothing in here that I can see to my sides. Okay. I kind of just want to take a walk. I don't think I even walked... I mean, I did walk this pathway, but I didn't walk further this way, beyond this door. Oh, there's a fork in the road here. Yeah, 3 ways that I can go. Let's keep going straight. Oh, I think this is just, that's the beginning of the loop, right? Oh yeah, I could theoretically translate this text on the wall. Oh. Huh, okay. Yeah, there's the mushrooms with the spores on them. I know I'm going to be doing something with those spores eventually. So obviously I could theoretically use the glasses here. But let's see if I can figure this out. Because it's right here, you know? So I might as well attempt. And I'm probably going to cut this down. I'm going to edit this out of the video, because it'll take me a while. And it will require that I kind of draw out this whole alphabet. So maybe I'll do this on the opposite side of this paper. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. If I'm not supposed to do this early, too bad. Okay, so the symbol that I think that looks like a 1, I think it's just it was written quickly. So I think so that is like the NOPQR range. So that which is this have the that checks maybe so my roots would actually need to have they don't have any numbers. I have no idea what that would be. So maybe they just don't have C. Letter U should be or maybe U and V are shared actually. Or Z as a Canadian would call it. It says route to Harbour. And actually, so this is wrong actually. This is the upper row. This third letter is a V, when it's clearly meant to be a U. But down here, it's a U. So down here, they got it correct. Well, we do know that is a route to the harbor, because we've been to the harbor watchtower through there. So, this area is very well explored, except I haven't been to this eye portal yet. So let's just quickly check this. Actually, no. Before I go in there, I want to see the forking path. I just have so many options, but... Or no, wait, wasn't that just the beginning of the loop? I should probably double check that. Hold on. Yeah. It's just, you know, this goes in a circle. Right. I got excited at the possibility that this was a new path, but it's just a circle. Well, we'll walk it one more time, just to be extra sure that I got everything here. So this door opened the other door, right? It was the contraption that I found that I didn't know anything. I mean, that describes a lot of contraptions in this game, but... And that goes to the, you know, the Paida factory, back to that area, and a bunch of other areas, too. There's a frog there. Uh-huh. There's definitely going to be a puzzle involving those. We've seen them far too often for there not to be. Yeah, it just goes in a circle, which is, you know, in accordance with what is on the map. Oh, we can close this. We can choose to close this. Oh, there's another sign on this side that I didn't notice. Obviously, this won't say route to Harbour. What will this one say? Okay, the beginning is the same. Route 2. But... what does the bottom say? Okay, that's probably the, right? T... That is N. Oh, gun... Okay, this is gun tower is what it says, right? Yeah, okay, it says route to gun tower. Okay, I didn't know, so apparently there's the gun tower is over here. I bet that's what's going to be through that eye. If I go now, we will see the gun tower. Interesting. And it's also interesting that we can close this door. Of course, the portal is open now, so that doesn't serve much purpose. You can just get there through the portal, I suppose. And also, it's not a lock, because you can open it from either side, so... I don't know. I don't know why you close that, if there's a purpose to closing it, other than, you know, world reasons, right? People would want to be able to open it from either side, but then what's even the point of the door if it's a door that you can open from either side and it's just in the middle of nature, you know? Like, is it like a garden gate or what? So I'm expecting this to be the gun tower then, and it looks very much like one. Trying to kind of judge where we are in relation to everything here. I see... Is that a track there that a minecart can go down? Looks like one. Okay. Huh. So, I mean, we can aim a gun here, but I'm not sure why I would want to shoot anyone. This seems like a particularly bad idea to be messing with. Waiting for microphone signals. Okay. Well, okay, let's just press the button and see what happens. Nothing. Probably for the better that nothing did happen. I see nothing to either side here, although there is a dragon looking thing carved into the wall here. Cool. Or not really carved into it so much as hanging off of it. Okay, nothing on the wall of importance behind us because we can't look there. Okay, that's all that's here, hey? It's just that, basically that one button is what we can do here. Obviously, you can't completely dismiss areas in puzzle games like this. You know, you always have to be aware of the possibility there's a button you missed. But I do feel like I can probably safely dismiss that area for now. So there's something with this where we need salt that's been stored for a week. Obviously, okay, I can pull this again, right? Oh, are we gonna get, like, older salt as we continue this, right? Like, are we gonna get... is it like there's salt that's in the machine, and we're gonna get salt that's older and older as we continue this? Okay, so maybe this controls the direction. Do I need it to suck up the salt that's there currently? Feels unlikely that this is doing anything, but, you know. So, okay, I think the puzzle here is there is salt, you know, in this machine that has been stored for a longer time. And we have to, like, get it out. Because what we got was recent salt, right? We need older salt. Yeah, we can't put the salt back in here. Do we need to mess with this again at all? No, it won't even let us pull this lever anymore. So this is a non-interactable screen. Yeah, there's something more with this yet. There's something else that we have to do with this, but I don't know what. We need to figure out how to use these keys. Okay, I also kind of want to explore the mines again. I did already kind of wander around there a little bit, but, you know, just in case, it doesn't hurt to look there again one more time, even though I don't think it is my current interest to go there.